Hello, and welcome to another edition of Ask the Joes and Kale.
Hello.
My name is Joe Lowry Jr., and this is Kale Flagey, and we're with Lowry Financial Advisors, and we just wanted to share a couple of thoughts about a question that we're getting a lot these days. Kale, a lot of people are interested to know how the Biden proposals, specifically the infrastructure plan, are going to impact the markets and the economy. What do you think?
Well, it should impact them in some way. I think over the past year, I think we've seen with more money flowing into the economy, that tends to, be good for stocks. Of course, I'm not making any comments on the effectiveness of the infrastructure plan, but if it goes anything like the past year, more money into the economy tends to be good, for stocks. Um, there might be some long-term concerns about inflation and whatnot, but it's really difficult to predict, when those long-term issues and unintended consequences really, come to be.
I agree 100%. And the thing that's important for people to remember is that disliking the government or disliking a particular party is not a good investment strategy. If we only made our investment choices based on whether we agreed with the policies of the party in power, we would all be poorer investors. The most sound approach for most people is going to be to follow a plan that is consistent with your goals and really stick with that throughout. So whether you love President Biden or hate him, whether you think that this plan is full of bloat or targets areas that are in bad need of attention, it's important to make sure that your investment program follows your specific needs and not get caught up in other things that often cloud good investment choices.
And just using recent history as an example, in 2016, a Republican won the presidency and stocks went up. In 2020, a Democrat won the presidency and stocks went up again. So,
Mhm. And there's not a strong connection either between presidential approval and the markets. So again, the kinds of things that we tend to worry about or that get a lot of play in the news are not usually good for investment making decisions. Anyway, as always, it's important to remember that this material is intended for informational, educational purposes only and should not be construed as investment advice, a solicitation, or a recommendation to buy or sell a security or investment product. Please contact your financial professional for more information specific to your situation.